There are over 800 dog breeds in the world. You probably know 20 of them. But somewhere out there, in the mountains of Norway, in the deserts of West Africa, in the ruins of ancient Mexico, there are dogs that history almost forgot. Dogs with 6 toes. Dogs that guided the dead through the underworld. Dogs that are more endangered than the giant panda. Today, we're going to meet 5 of them. And by the end of this video, I promise you, you'll never look at a dog the same way again. Breed 1, Norwegian Lundehund. The dog with 6 toes that climbs cliffs to hunt birds on a remote island north of the Arctic Circle in Norway. There is a dog that looks, at first glance, perfectly ordinary. Medium-sized, reddish-brown coat, bright eyes. But when you look closer, something is wrong. Or rather, something is more than right. Count the toes. 6 on each foot, not 5. 6 fully developed with muscles, joints, and extra pads. The Norwegian Lundehund, whose name literally means puffin dog, was bred for one of the most specific jobs in the history of working dogs. Puffins nest in deep, narrow caves carved into vertical cliff faces along the Norwegian coast. No human could reach them. No ordinary dog could either. So over centuries, the Lundehund evolved, or was selectively bred, into something that could 6 toes for gripping slick rock faces. A neck so flexible it can bend backwards until the head touches its own spine, which is how the dog squeezes through cave entrances barely wider than its body. Forelegs that extend sideways at a 90-degree angle, like a human doing a push-up flat on the ground. Ears that fold completely shut to keep out dirt, and, according to researchers, puffin beaks, the earliest written record of the breed, dates to 1591. They nearly went extinct twice. Once in the 1600s when a dog tax decimated their numbers, and again after a distemper outbreak in the 1940s reduced the entire breed to just 6 dogs. All modern Lundehunds descend from those 6. Today, fewer than 1,500 exist worldwide. Breed 2, Xoloitzcuintli, the hairless Aztec dog that guided souls through the underworld. When someone died in the Aztec Empire, they weren't buried alone. Beside them, wrapped in cloth, lay a dog, hairless, warm to the touch, because according to Aztec belief, the soul of the dead could not cross the 9 rivers of the underworld alone. They needed a guide. And the Xoloitzcuintli was that guide. The name is pronounced Xoloitzcuintli. It comes from 2 Nahuatl words, Xolotl, the Aztec god of lightning and death, and Itzcuintli, meaning dog. According to creation myths, humans and Xolos were made from the same bone of life. They were not pets, they were sacred. Archaeological evidence places this breed at over 500 years old, though some researchers believe dogs matching its description appear in art dated to 8,000 years ago. Christopher Columbus mentioned a strange hairless dog in his diary. Frida Kahlo and Diego Rivera famously kept them. When the breed nearly vanished by the 1950s, a team of experts launched an expedition into the Mexican countryside and found just 10 surviving dogs, who became the foundation for every Xolo alive today. They are completely hairless, warm, smooth skin, like holding a living hot water bottle. They have a calm, loyal temperament. And if you have ever seen the Disney film Coco, the dog Dante is a Xolo, which means millions of children have met this breed without ever knowing its name. Breed 3, Azawakh, the 8,000-year-old African sighthound that runs 40 mamfer in the desert in the Sahel, the vast semi-arid strip of land south of the Sahara Desert. stretching across Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. The nomadic Tuareg people have lived for thousands of years, and for thousands of years, they have not been alone. Beside them, running alongside their camels, sleeping in their tents, guarding their livestock, has been a dog so perfectly built for the desert that it barely looks like a dog at all. The Azawakh is tall, impossibly slender, with legs so long and a body so lean that its ribs and hip bones are visible through its skin. This is not a sick dog. This is an optimized dog. Every ounce of fat that a dog could carry has been eliminated, because in the Sahel, heat kills. The Azawakh radiates heat through its skin instead of storing it. Art that appears to depict Azawakh-like dogs has been found in cave paintings, dated to over 8,000 years ago. They can run at speeds of up to 40 miles per hour. Unlike most sighthounds, they don't hunt alone. They work in coordinated packs, exhausting prey like gazelles over long distances before using their powerful hindquarters to disable them. The Tuareg do not consider the Azawakh a pet. They consider them family. The breed sleeps inside tents, eats before the children do, and is never sold, only given as a gift between families of equal standing. In the West, the Azawakh has only been known since the 1970s. Almost nobody outside of Africa had ever heard its name before. That 3 breeds in, and I'm guessing you've already said, I've never heard of that at least once. That's exactly why this channel exists. Subscribe to your dog every week. We go to the places other dog channels don't go. And hit like right now. It takes 1 second, and it puts this video in front of thousands of people who've never heard these stories either. 2 more breeds to go. The next one is rarer than the giant panda, and the last one has a coat that basically grows itself into dreadlocks. Stay with me. Breed 4, Otterhound. Rarer than the giant panda, with fewer than 1,000 left on Earth right now. There are approximately 1,864 giant pandas alive in the world, and there are fewer than 1,000 Otterhounds. The dog you are about to meet is, by population, more endangered than one of the most protected animals on the planet. The Otterhound is a large, shaggy British hound with webbed feet, a waterproof double coat, and a nose so powerful it can track a scent through flowing water, a skill nearly impossible for other scent hounds. For hundreds of years, from the reign of King John in the 1200s to Elizabeth I in the 1500s, the British monarchy maintained royal packs of otterhounds. Their job was to hunt otters, which were seen as a threat to fish stocks in England's rivers. They were so extraordinarily good at their job that by the 1970s, British river otters were nearly extinct. Not from pollution, not from habitat loss, but from otterhounds. In 1978, otter hunting was banned in England to protect the remaining otter population. The otterhounds, without a purpose, began to disappear in the pandemic year of 2021. A record 349,000 puppies were registered in the UK. 42 of them were otterhounds. By late 2022, only 14 Otterhound puppies had been registered in the entire year. The dog that almost hunted the otter to extinction is now itself on the edge of disappearing, and almost nobody is talking about it. Breed 5, Bergamasco Shepherd. The dog whose coat grows into natural dreadlocks and never needs cuttings cutting in the Italian Alps, above the town of Bergamo. There is a breed of sheepdog that looks like it was designed by someone who had never seen a normal dog. Its coat, and the word coat is barely adequate, is a dense mass of 3 different types of hair that weave together over the years into natural flat mats. Not knots, not tangles, mats. Intentional, structured, fully formed, like dreadlocks, but growing from the dog's own body. The Bergamasco shepherd has 3 types of hair: a fine, oily inner coat, a long, straight goat hair, middle layer, and a thick, woolly outer layer. Over the first 5 years of a dog's life, these 3 layers interlock into flat strips called flocks that can reach the ground. And once formed, they never need to be cut. They never mat further. They simply grow. This coat was not an accident. The Bergamasco worked in extreme alpine conditions, temperatures well below 0, high winds, deep snow. The flocked coat provided insulation so complete that shepherds reported their dogs could sleep outside in blizzards without any shelter. The breed is ancient, believed to have origins in the Middle East, possibly descended from dogs brought to Italy by Persian merchants thousands of years ago. In the 1960s, the breed nearly went extinct as shepherding declined in the Italian Alps. A single Italian breeder named Maria Andreoli is largely credited with saving the entire breed from disappearing. Today, they remain rare, but they are alive. And there is nothing else in the world that looks quite like them. 5 breeds. 5 corners of the world. 5 stories that most people will go their entire lives without hearing. A dog with 6 toes climbing the cliffs of the Arctic. A hairless dog guiding the dead through the Aztec underworld. An ancient African sighthound that hasn't changed in 8,000 years. A British hound rarer than the giant panda. And a dog in the Italian Alps whose coat grows itself. They are all still here, some of them barely. And the fact that you now know their names, that matters. Because the first step to saving something is knowing it exists. Subscribe to your dog. Hit like if this video introduced you to a world you didn't know existed. And share it, because every one of these breeds deserves to be remembered. See you in the next one.